Hey, okay, so you guys had blurting out, right? What, who, I was supposed to go up. Okay, Matilda, you got it? Okay, blurting out, what are you going to do differently? Very good.
Raising your hand to speak.
Very good. Raise your hand. Love it. Love it. All right, next one. Calling others mean names. Calling others. You guys help me over here. Going down here. Going down here. Calling others mean names. What are you going to do differently?
Complimenting others.
There we go. Complimenting others. I like that replacement behavior. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right. I'm gonna do this one, and I'll hand it again. Okay. Leaving people out. Leaving people out on purpose. I'm going right down here. Aurora Shabbat.
Including others even if they're not your friend.
Including others, even if not your friend. An important detail, Aurora. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, I'm going to turn over to Miss Sutton. She's going to get it. The next one. Unkind to classmates. Unkind to classmates. Miss Sutton, just find a family group in that row. Stick a microphone in their face and let's see what comes. Oh, I thought she was going to Alice. Wouldn't that have been great? Wouldn't that have been great?
Be kind to classmates.
Being kind. On purpose, right? On purpose? That's what you're saying? Yeah. Being kind on purpose. Okay, the last one, gossiping, talking about people, talking mean about people, kind of behind their backs.
Stand up for others.
Standing up for others. Okay, okay. Hey, round of applause, please, Sacred Heart Scholars. Hey, the point is this. You just can't stop doing it. Okay? You just can't stop doing the negative behavior. You need to do a 180 and you need to do something to fill that void. Okay? It's not going to be enough otherwise. Alright? Virtue Cup, we did that. We'll add those up today. Let's get to our Saint of the Day. Saint of the Day is Saint Fidelis. Saint Fidelis. His feast day is today. Today's his feast day. He was born in 1577 in Germany. And he started his career as a lawyer. Okay? So he was going to court and things like that. But he became upset. He became upset because, like the other lawyers he found, were doing really, really negative things. Things that they should probably feel compunction, one, two, now you, about to win cases. Alright? They were kind of cheating. Okay? And he didn't like it. And he finally was just like, I gotta get away from this. And so he ended up leaving and quitting being a lawyer and entered the priesthood. Okay, he entered a brotherhood. He went to the Capuchin Franciscans, which was actually his brother's order. Okay, so he had it in there. He is known as the poor man's lawyer, and as a priest, once he was ordained a priest, he was very zealous. Like his heart was like on fire for Jesus, and so he was going out and he was telling all the people, which is kind of what Father Jonathan was talking about yesterday, is that what we're trying to do here is, at Sacred Heart, we're trying to turn your minds from the mind of the world to the mind of Christ so that you're on fire and you're going out and telling other people, trying to get their minds turned to Christ. Okay? Then that was what St. Fidelis was doing as a priest. Others were inspired. Okay? He reformed whole cities at a time. Whole cities were like converting to Jesus because of his words, his preaching, but also his actions. Good lesson for us there. Okay? Because some people have, like, they can just speak and be very, like, eloquent and, like, get people fired up. Other people, though, they do it through their actions. By being excellent people, by caring for the poor, by praying. That's inspiring to people, man. So whether you're a person that has, like, you can put this microphone in front of you and you can start just talking and talking and talking, or whether you're a person who, just by your leadership example, by doing what you do, it's inspiring. We should be trying to, with the gifts that God has given us, inspire others. Now, unfortunately, he had opponents. He had people that did not want to hear about Jesus and did not like all the positive and good things that he was doing. And they did things like threatening his life. While he was a priest, they shot at him while at Mass. All right? They would storm his church trying to get a hold of him. All right? And one day, a mob attacked him on his way home, and they ended up killing him, unfortunately, for his faith. Okay? And in his kind of dying breaths, he asked God to forgive them. All right? Much like Jesus did from the cross. Okay? So great saint for us, great saint for us. Nick, welcome, brother. We're going to have you lead us in our intercession for Saint Fidelis. Okay? Ready, set, go.
Saint Fidelis.
Have a great day, fellas. Thank you. May God be with you.